I'm wearing the colors black and white right now. Do you know why? Sorry, that question may seem a little bit obtuse, esoteric. Maybe there's a special reason that symbolizes something. No, it's just because I want to. I know, boring. Boring reason. I'm wearing black and white because I want to. It isn't to symbolize anything. It's not to make any sort of fancy special statement. It isn't because I was conditioned to or told to. It's because I like these colors. And I don't care if they mean something else to anybody else. I don't even care if anybody else was conditioned to like black. I just like this color. I don't think it looks even particularly good on me. Some people would say it would look better wearing lighter colors. There's this heavy contrast between my ridiculously pale skin and I don't know, I'd probably look better in a pastel blue or something, or yellow. I wear this just because I fucking feel like it. But there are some people who would have you told that from a young age I was conditioned to like this color. From the toys that I was sold, most of which were really bright, flashy colors like yellow and red and green. Cartoons and video games like Double Dragon, Power Rangers, characters wearing bright, flashy colors, Voltron, fucking all the cartoons I watched. I don't remember any of the heroes in Thundercats wearing black. But no, I was conditioned from toys and video games apparently to like this color. And girls were conditioned to wear pink for the same reason. I think pink has mostly fallen out of style, just style-wise, fashion-wise as a color. I don't see many girls wearing it. Remember over the past 10 years, a fuckload of guys wearing pink polos. That's sort of fallen off, I think, with the whole hipster new wave phenomenon. But there was a period where there was even really hot selling shirts that say I'm man enough to wear pink or something like that. Like it was some sort of bizarre statement. And this predates the feminism craze of 2013, 2014. Why did those guys wear those pink shirts? Were they conditioned to by any group, whether it's the patriarchy or feminism? No, I think it was just kind of a fad and they started wearing it. You know, about 100 years ago, there was sort of a reversal of our current paradigm, and pink was considered a masculine color. And then it just sort of changed, I think, due to, like, the baby clothes industry or something. Somebody just fucking started marketing, because most things, music, fashion in particular, it's just fucking marketing. Marketing drives this shit. It isn't any sort of a gender role or fucking sexist culture. Just fucking marketing. Somebody decided this is the new hip thing. I'm going to make it the new hip thing. And through successful marketing, it was made the new hip thing. You know how women all started smoking? You know, back in the 30s, like, only men smoked. And then this genius who was a student of Freud decided that he could turn psychology into marketing. And he took a bunch of really classy, cool-looking women and paid them to go out on fucking television, what television there was back then, to go out on very little, I think, and to go out in parades. I think it was in particular parades. Anywhere where there's a fuckload of people looking at people, he made like a float in like a New York City, like huge fuck deal parade back when parades were a huge fuck deal, and had them all smoking. And when asked about it, when interviewed about it, they would even hold signs that have to say that smoking was an act of female liberation. That men think they're the only ones who could smoke. Well, women can smoke too, and thus Another fucking massive market was opened for big tobacco because you were told it was not only cool and hip, but it made you a badass to smoke. As a woman, it made you a badass woman to smoke cigarettes. And it wasn't any sort of culture or gender role or societal norm. It was marketing. Just fucking marketing. If I was honest, I could say that probably a significant reason why I like the color black so much is a 1989 movie by the name of Batman, directed by Tim Burton, acted by Michael Keaton. Before that, Batman was often portrayed in blue and gray, or just gray or black and gray. That Batman was straight fuck jet black, and his car, which used to be a blue Maserati, straight fucking jet black tank with a fucking like rocket engine on the back of it for some fucking reason, and that was cool as balls. Other than that, Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, fucking Street Sharks, Biker Mice from Mars, fucking everything that's on the Disney Channel, Dragon Ball Z, Voltron, Thundercats, fucking all this shit. Colorful. Batman, black. Therefore, me, black. I wasn't conditioned. I wasn't bombarded. Just made a decision, picked a favorite, emulated it. Simple as that. A personal choice. So feminists are going around and they can't tell whether wearing pink is an expression of female power or a fucking example of the chains and the bonds that patriarchy shackles them with. They have no fucking clue what they're doing. They're convinced that they're being mind controlled to do shit, and that the only way to make anybody else do shit is to mind control or just outright force them because they think they're being forced to do shit. This is the girls' aisle. Well, kind of. It's what's marketed to girls. Why is it marketed to girls? Well, that's a matter that is up for debate. Do girls like pink Barbie shit because they're conditioned to, or because they want to? The fact of the matter likely lies somewhere in between, because marketing has a great effect on what people want. However, the important point to keep in mind is that nobody made me wear black. Nobody asked me to wear black. Nobody conditioned or tortured or fucking forced me to like Batman. Nobody made me do shit. And I almost guarantee you that if you're a girl and you like pink, nobody made you. Nobody asked you to. Nobody forced you. I had stuffed animals when I grew up. And nobody told me I couldn't have those. I had action figures, lots and lots of Batmans, when I grew up. Nobody told me I had to have those. Nobody made me have those. I asked for them. Every girl I know in my family, friends who have daughters, a lot of them like sports. A lot of them like shit like Animal Planet. A couple of them are huge fans of certain animals. One of them likes dolphins. The other one likes tigers. Aren't tigers masculine? Did my aunt and uncle tell my young cousin to not want tigers? No. They just bought her fucking tigers because she asked for them and they love her. Is that a feminism thing? Is that a patriarchy thing? Or was that a personal fucking choice? I knew a lot of fucking girls when I grew up in the 90s who had Tyrannosaurus Rexes as toys. Big ass fucking rubber Tyrannosaurus Rexes. It said Jurassic Park on the fucking side of it. Why do you think that was? Is it a female thing to like a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex? Did your mind just tell you that a big, aggressive, sharp, monstrous, muscly fucking reptile lizard is a masculine thing? Or could it be that Jurassic Park is one of the coolest fucking movies made in the past 50 years? And everybody loved that shit. And why did you even think it was a masculine thing to like T-Rexes? Does the word cool the purview of the male? And the word pretty or beautiful the purview of the male? Or the female? Were you ever conditioned to think this way? Or did you enter a gender studies classroom? Or more likely at just a social media chat thread? And you were told you want that. And you believed them for some fucking reason. Do you think the reason why a lot of these feminists scream bloody murder about shit like fucking the toy aisle and colors is because somebody told them that they're supposed to want that, and the person who told them they're supposed to want that wasn't a male role model, or their parents, or their friends, or their school. It was a feminist who insisted that they were supposed to want that, and that was wrong that they were supposed to want that, and the heroic and brave and righteous and fucking progressive thing to do was to scream bloody murder, I don't want this and nobody should want this, when that was never the fucking question to begin with. If you don't want it, don't fucking buy it, bitch. End of story. Thanks for watching.